Day 77. Well, we've had an amazing stay here at Whispering Winds Bed and Breakfast and Encampment. I got a ton done on my TEDx talk yesterday. It's really starting to come together, so that's a load off because it's definitely stressing me out. I haven't been able to do nearly as much with that whole preparation process as I was hoping to, but it's hard. I have service virtually none of the time and even less access to like reliable internet, so it's unfortunate. I mean, I really wish I could participate more in all of the planning and prep, but I'm pretty much just struggling to get done everything I'm getting done. In between that and the YouTube and the Facebook and the Instagram, it's a lot of different places to put your attention when you have minimal service. So having a day off here with relatively steady Wi-Fi and internet, it wasn't great, but it was adequate, is a fantastic thing. So we're packed up. Our next town stop is going to be Rollins. It's like adding in the road walk from the Forest Road where we got out about 87 miles away, I think 87, 88 miles. So we're going to pop back into town, pick up a couple of last things, and then look for a hitch to get back to the trail and the road. I'm excited to do some of this more. I think it's going to be flatter, easier terrain. I understand the trek down to Rollins is mostly downhill. That's awesome. I like that because my food bag is heavy right now again. And then after that, there will be less water, so my bag will be heavy for that. But I have a new solar umbrella, so that'll help a lot because the sun exposure out here has been brutal, man. I am burnt. Oh, now I'm better prepared. All right, so it's just about 10 o'clock, and we are finally on our way. Whew. It's not too hot yet, which is good, but I'm definitely gonna make use of my new sun umbrella today. I'd rather use an umbrella now that I have it than sunscreen. Oh my God. I was so filthy when we got here, and my face probably had like 50 layers of sunscreen, bug lotion, and dirt on it. I could barely recognize myself. Face like cracked. So it'll be nice having the umbrella because even with the sunscreen, I still got way too much sun, and it's going to be open exposed walking a little bit today, definitely in the basin. Oh, always nice. You can make your own shade. And Nightcrawler will use his umbrella more. He wasn't using it enough because he felt guilty that he had shade and I didn't. So that's no longer an issue. We both have umbrellas now, and we'll just be two silver things bopping down the trail, trying to preserve ourselves from the sun. We've definitely got more than enough vitamin D intake in the last couple of weeks. Well, off to the Sinclair to pick up a couple of things. It's pretty much the only place that really sells anything in this town. And find our way back to the road. We're headed back to the Sinclair to pick up some stuff. We just saw the couple that came in last night and thought they had reserved our room, but due to like issues with the B&B's booking software, we were already in it and we had already paid, and so they got the room that we actually ended up flipping for another lady that showed up who had booked online that the owners didn't realize was coming. Anyway, they just passed us, and true to form, like, they weren't that friendly. She in particular was not friendly at all. Like, she wouldn't really make eye contact or talk to either of us, so I guess we're beneath them. Anyway, we're walking there. They didn't offer us a ride, so it's sort of keeping in their theme. But look at this. I was like, we passed by here the other day, but it was warm. The Lions Club Arena, and the little white sign says, Encampment Riverside Lions Club, welcome to the Woodchoppers Jamboree and Rodeo. There's a lot of signs over there I can't read. Oh, Hall of Fame, Woodchoppers Jamboree. And I don't know what that means, but it sounds like, oh dang, they got some saws. That'd be fun to watch. Other people do. Not me, myself. Every day's leg day. I almost never get an arm day. Welcome to encampment. This is a multiple use community. Agriculture, timber, mining, and recreation. Enjoy your stay because you are never getting out of here, as apparently the hitching out is going to be just as challenging as the hitch in was. But dude, at least we didn't have to wait like 3 hours like Spooky Noodle did. Oh my God, he waited 3 hours and still someone had to go send a ride after him. So hopefully we won't have that big of an issue. Well, all right, it's only 11:15 when we made it back to our road. Thanks to Randy, who's a forester out on this forest, actually the Medicine Bow National Forest. And I guess he works at a sawmill in Saratoga, which we didn't get to, but it sounds like it's a pretty cool place. It's maybe like 12 miles, I guess, further from encampment and Riverside. And they have hot springs there. So, you know, maybe when we get back and into the van, we can go check out that. That sounds delightful, except for today because it's hot already. So who wants to be in a hot spring? Anyways, about almost 6 miles back to the trail. Gradual up, but nothing near as bad as the 7% grade that we would have had to walk up were we not able to get a hitch. Don't kid yourselves. We were not going to walk up that. We would have just sat there all day until someone gave us a ride up that stupid hill. So now we just have a littler hill. And once we get back on trail, it's a little bit more up, but then mostly downhill to the next water, which is about 18 miles, but there's a few trailheads in between here and there, and it's Sunday, and there's a lot of people out recreating. So I imagine if we start to get thirsty, we can just like hold the water bottle out and look really sad and tired. It worked before. I think we can do it again. We're wrapping up the last half, or we're going to get into the last half of our bonus miles from the dumbass long cut we took the other day trying to get into encampment faster, which ultimately was a total failure. But I have wasted no time in trying out my new sun umbrella. This thing is heavy as fuck, but I love it. I wish I'd had it sooner. And I don't have to put, it's probably saving me at least 30 layers of mineral sunscreen, which turns me a variety of colors from Casper white to Barney purple, depending on its mood, or my face's mood. I'm not sure exactly how that works. It's the same stuff. But, oh my gosh. It's heavy, but it's pretty sturdy, and it's UPF 50. And we're out here. This is an entirely exposed road. So having my own mobile shade walk with me is definitely making this a lot more tolerable. So we're out here sweating. And what the hell? We saw a little blurb of snow in someone's driveway a minute ago, but damn, look at that. That's ridiculous. Whew. Still a bunch of snow. It's not thin either. Crazy. Maybe a quarter, half mile after finding that little snow patch, we found this delightful little runoff stream on the road. And we basically, I didn't think that there was going to be water for about 18 miles. And look at the Gaia map coming up to the trail. We're less than a mile away from it now. We're almost at we're at almost 10,000 feet. We're like 9,750 up here. And there's still snow about, apparently. And water everywhere. Oh my God, this water looks so much better. It's so clear. It looks so much better than a lot of the yellow water we've been drinking out of the official creeks. Yeah, we'll drink your roadside water. Looks good to me. Well, all right. That sign indicates we're almost done with our bonus miles. The trail actually joins this road for a little bit. And we just saw a 6% grade sign for the next 5 miles. And that trucks should check their brakes. Here's a parking area for them to do it. So that means downhill. Even better. Very exciting. It's been uphill pretty much since we got dropped off, but not steep are hugely impactful, and an umbrella helps a lot. But yeah, nice. Good to be back on trail and not feel like you're wasting time because you're committed to a continuous footpath anymore. We got offered one ride. We're on the wrong side of the road, you know, so most people just wave. We get one offered one ride. Obviously wouldn't take it because, you know, I'm psychotic. But who cares? We're back on trail now. Very, very happy. Battle Pass. We're back on the Continental Divide. There's a shitter up here. There's a hiker box around here somewhere that the owners of Whispering Winds maintain. But I'm not sure if it's like southbound that way. It can't be northbound because we walked the road. It's interesting that they have this, and it must be for people to like do hikes southbound or loops or whatever. Because why would you park here to hike the CDT north when you're just gonna walk this road for a little bit longer? Beautiful views. There's still more snow up here than I would have expected. Mostly under the trees, but this is pretty cool. Gorgeous views on the other side of Battle Pass. Wyoming is growing on me. This is a pretty state. Really nice. And there's wildflowers again. But damn, that's a pretty spectacular view. I'm digging that a lot. Woohoo! Thus marks the end of our cruise on Wyoming Highway 70, which is actually a really nice road to walk, and the huge shoulder, so that was nice. Didn't have to worry about getting rammed nearly as much. And we got our blaze, and we're back in the woods. Yay, on the Medicine Bow National Forest. Fantastic. Hopefully over here there will be a view. We passed a scenic overlook on this side of the road a minute ago, but like we're too lazy to walk over to it. It was like a loop. There was some climbing. There were some information boards, but I just did not feel compelled. And it looked like a nice view of the eastern side of the divide. Hopefully we'll get that, just sort of walking these roads over here. Well, guess that's a negative on the eastern divide views, or at least not yet, because we're going this way and the views are over that way. There's still some decent sized chunks of snow up here. Heading towards, I think it's Butler Peak. We're on Forest Road 412. It's funny, like, not 2 days after we were like, we're gonna stay on the trail, we got to this road, and all the comments, and basically the trail sort of like went back and forth across this road. And virtually all the comments were like, don't even bother the trail, just take the road. So we just got past, coming from the other direction by a couple of dudes on ATVs. And the younger one actually apologized to us for the noise. No one's ever done that before. That was pretty nice. It feels nice and cool up here. We are naturally going uphill because hiking. Oh my goodness, it's nice and cool up here though where the snow's at. Oh, thank goodness. Because it was hot. And look at that view, that's gorgeous. Really nice out. So much better when the breeze is going. Oh, and there's a cloud or two. We tried to take a break here on this, we did take a break here on this log, but not particularly restful as breaks go, because as soon as we sat down, just swarmed with snow mosquitoes. And even though they stayed off my legs, where I put the Sawyer picaridin lotion, man, they do not give one shit about this ex officio Bugs Away shirt. It is more or less useless. I didn't put any picaridin on into that. Now I know. The more you know. Oh my goodness. Anyway, and we're making our, hopefully, the last of the climbs. We've pretty much been climbing since we started. Climbing up to Butler Peak now. We're still staying on the road though. The trail goes, I think, up and over the peak, but from what we see on Gut Hook, we're not really missing anything. It's more like PUDs. You see it the same views from the side where the road goes, so we're gonna do that. These packs are heavy, heavy, heavy. We had a bunch of food in them, and it's still quite a ways to water, so we're more into doing miles, just not very quickly. We're almost done climbing. There's Bridger Peak up there. I think there's supposed to be a lookout up there. I don't see any lookout, but I do see something weird. Maybe that's just a stump, actually. I don't know. But damn, epic views. Epic. And unfortunately, the escalator's out of order, so we had to walk up here to check it out. But damn, not too shabby. It's on the other side. Still some small snow patches, nothing like the 6, 8, 10 foot drifts we were dealing with coming out of Steamboat. But the great thing about them is that the water source, like a creek that we were looking for, we're definitely not getting to this evening. It's still like 6 miles away, but there's plenty of water and runoff here, so that's nice. We don't have to sweat about that. We took 2 liters out of town and picked up a liter on the side of the road, but yeah, it's warm and uphill, so we've been drinking. Definitely gonna need to find some water before we camp, because oh goodness, we are not gonna do well if we don't get our coffee in the morning. We are caffeine junkies. It looks like we probably won't really have to worry about that. Just find one of these little runoffs and drink the snow, filter out the yellow. So sure enough, we found sweet water running off the road. Who knows, that creek's probably yellow like all the rest of them. But the snowmelt water is pretty crystal clear. It tastes good once it's filtered. There's plenty of it. We've gone almost 12 miles so far. It's been slow because I've been mostly uphill. Heavy packs, sunshine. And, you know, it's always lazy getting out of town. The main goal for, town when you're leaving is to get back to trail. So we're going to do another mile or two after picking up enough to top off our bottles here. Find a place to camp before the mosquitoes get too crazy. And then, after this, it's pretty much there's one more little climb, and then it's downhill. So I imagine tomorrow will probably be toasty. And there's definitely not going to be any snow melt tomorrow, or not snow melt like this, where there's still giant snow patches around. We should be out of this pretty soon, so kind of wanted to get water while we surely had it. And this was a super easy collection spot because there's like little spouts everywhere. But, good day. Good day. Probably our last bit in the high mountains for quite a while. It's about 7, and we're hiding in the tent from these swarms of blood-sucking monsters. It's so weird. They don't really show up very well in the video, and they appear to be camera shy. What's up with that? You'll drink my blood, but I can't put you in a video? Screw you guys. They're everywhere. Pretty much, they're all the snow mosquitoes. We're like surrounded by little splurps of snow all over the place. But yep, they're just waiting for an in. Luckily, the duct tape fix we did like a week or two ago is still holding up, so that's good. They can't breach our duct tape defenses. And I'm actually surprised I haven't seen some dead corpses on the other side, because I only put it on the one side whenever we get to town again. I gotta patch the other side too, so that stops being so sticky. But it's holding. So far so good. Which is good, because oh my god, they are everywhere. Just like Elvis. It's about 8. We just had communal dinner. It was really good. Salami, cheese, tortillas, and north side. Some kind of north side. And now we had some chocolate almonds, some pretzels. What else? And now we're having dark chocolate instant breakfast cocoa.
Did you know they made dark chocolate cocoa? I didn't know that. I'm a big fan.
It's delicious. We were just saying we need to start carrying out more cocoa. It's actually chilly in here. We're chilly tonight. Damn, I see a mosquito that got into the tent. You little bitch. Anyway, it was a catastrophe. Oh my, when we just lit up our stoves, because he filled them earlier. So to off-gas them a little bit, I lit it up outside, and one of those mosquitoes like fried its own wing and then died on the tarp next to my stove. I want to feel bad for watching it die a slow, painful death, but then I just can't bring myself to do it. It wants to suck our blood and give us vector diseases. So fuck that mosquito. I'm glad it's dead. And it's not like we don't kill them in here on the rag. But anyway, I totally digress. I forgot where I was going this. Anyway, It's been a great day. Hot cocoa is the bomb in the evening. And yeah, glad to be back out on trail. Tomorrow we're going to get up early. So I'm going to knock out here soon. I'm going to get safe and knock out. So we can get up in the dark and get out of here before these snow mosquitoes come back and try and kill us all. All right, good night. See you tomorrow.